So, good morning, Ariana. How are you doing today? Do you hear me, Ariana? Do you hear me?
Mm, Now, mhm,
Okay, thank you. I think you're having some internet issues, right? How are you doing
yes,
today?
eh, very good.
Okay, that's great. So, Ariana, do you remember what we studied yesterday?
Yes, I think about a past, past, a perfect, a, a simple, and a past perfect, a perfect, a continuous.
Okay, Ariana, you're right. Actually, you're right. So, the idea, at least at the beginning of this class, is to continue practicing a little bit more, okay? I expected that Mr. Javier joined today. That way they can practice as well. He can practice as well. But anyway, we need to start it right now. So I'm going to share my screen with some exercises and let's try it, okay? So let me see something. Is this one. So, but here we have past simple, past continuous, and past perfect. Okay, past perfect continuous, past perfect. Okay, I mean past simple, past continuous, past perfect. Let's try with this one. Past simple, past continuous, past perfect. Choose the most suitable answer for each gap below. Let's try it. I was very late when I arrived. The conference
Had a already start.
started. Okay, good job. Number two, when we heard the police knocking on the door, he under the bed.
He he was hiding.
Are you sure?
Yes,
Okay. I mean, when he heard the police knocking on the door, he under the bed. So this was happening and this action interrupted.
uh,
Let's find out. No worries. Let's check it. Because as we are mixing the old past tenses, it could be more difficult, right? But anyway, let's find out. Anyway, you're so smart. No worries. So the police arrest him because he a gun.
he was uh, carrying.
Okay,
Yeah,
thank you. Number four. When they arrived at the police station, he said that he anything wrong.
he hadn't uh, done anything.
Okay. When he said that he loved me, I knew that he.
He was no when he said let me he I knew that he lied.
Okay, let's try. Number six, I looked at him and I knew he in a fight because he had a black eye.
And he had uh, been in a fight.
Okay. He pulled out a gun and everybody away.
And run
You
run away.
we almost finished. I think it's just thing. Yes. Number eight. When I was a child, we anywhere at the weekend. It was boring.
We when I was child, we never went the first one.
Okay. Number 9. When he retired, he in company for more than 50 years.
He had been.
And finally, I to the road and we crashed.
I I didn't pay attention.
Okay, let's check the answers. So we have, okay, just through mistake. That's awesome. So the first one, okay, it was hide. Why? Because this is a sequence of action in the past. We use past simple. So when he heard the police knocking on the door, this is the first part. After that, immediately, but after that, he hid under the bird. It means a sequence of action. Okay, es una secuencia de acciones. That's why it's past simple. So we use past simple to talk about past event in chronological order. The main event of a story. First, he heard the police, and then he hid under the bed. A sequence of action. Okay, it is clear, Ariana. Okay, no worries. Sometimes it's kind of tricky. Here, when he said that he loved me, I knew that he lied. Right? This is a finished action, and he had past simple. So past simple, I knew that he lied. Past simple. We use past continuous for action in progress in the past. When he said that he loved me, that action of lying was in progress. Okay, sorry. Yes, it was lying, as you mentioned at first. You were right at the beginning. This is an action in progress, so was lying. I think this is kind of tricky because we can say, I know he lied. Yo sé que él me mintió, o I know that he was lying, o yo sé que él estaba mintiendo. Okay, but in this case was lying. And finally, the last one says, okay, I wasn't paying attention to the road. This is a long action, and we crashed, right? And this action interrupted. This action was happening when this happened. An action in past continuous and an action in past simple that interrupted. As they wasn't paying he wasn't paying attention to the road, they crashed, right? So we use past continuous when a long action wasn't paying attention. It's interrupted by a short action in the past, crashed. Do you notice the difference? Anyway, you did that pretty good. Congratulations, because it's not easy. It's kind of confused, right? So let me see. Here we have some others. So past simple, but no, let me check something. Give me a moment. I'm sure here there's. Anyway, if you have any question, please ask me. Don't hesitate, Ariana. This was, let me see this one for a while. Ariana, I'm going to take the attendance because I'm not sure about Mr. Javier. Sorry, my computer is a little bit slow. So this is teachers here. So what happened? Attendance to each name, Mariana, absent, Javier. Okay, so let's continue. Thank you so much, Ariane. So there's an explanation. Here we have the exercises. So, elige el verbo adecuado entre pasado perfecto y pasado perfecto continuo para las siguientes oraciones. Sorry, because it is in Spanish. I don't know why. So, the first one, Ariana.
Yes, sorry, I was adjusting the system. Sorry, of
No,
my uh, uh, volume.
no worries. I understand.
Okay. To wash your hands. because she was a reparian.
Okay. Let's continue. She admitted that
Eh, she had a consulting at the bars. Like,
Are you sure about this? Because look at the structure. Had consulting.
had been.
Okay, are
Like,
you sure about this one? Okay, let's check. I mean, because this is a huge mistake. Remember, if you are using gerund form, it's because before that there's verb to be, right? So this is a huge mistake. You use gerund with verb to be or because the verb goes after a preposition. Okay? Okay, number three. I how to dance tango in high school. Okay, honestly, it's pretty tricky
yes.
because it could be negative or positive. It's missing context. But let's try.
Eh, I had eh, mm, learned.
Okay, thank you. Let me check something. I would like to be sure. Ejercicio pasado perfecto. Pasado. Okay, let's continue. Number four.
She saw the grocer lead the way. He had been uh, coming.
Okay. Number five. He denied that the man.
I that man
I think this is easier.
had been trading.
Okay. Notice here we have a mistake. Have been treated. This is a mistake because we are using past perfect continuous. We use gerund form, right? And this is a mistake because we are using past perfect continuous. We use verb to be in past participle. It has to be being, right? So there's two huge mistakes here. Oh, okay. Sorry. Ay, my gosh. Number six.
Um, his driving lessons during the summer hadn't been a pound.
This one.
The third one.
Okay. Sorry. I'm trying to go down. Okay, number seven. Before yesterday, no request for blood donation.
Had been mm, making.
How did it make it? Okay. Number eight. It seemed like somebody.
Um, the seven one, it could be had mm, made.
Okay, let's try it. Before yesterday. Before yesterday, no requested.
Because a present, a past perfect, a continuous with um, a had and been,
Mhm.
right?
And I'm being.
Mm,
I mean, actually, this is kind of okay, right? Because it's had been the main verb with gerund, right? The structure is okay. at least the structure, right? This is a mistake. Have been made. This is a mistake. Is we're using been with another verb. We need to use yero, make. This is extremely wrong, right? But let's find out. Okay, what about number 8? It seemed like somebody a cake.
Um, uh, somebody had a cookie, a gate,
Which one?
the third one.
Okay, thank you. So number 9, I hope this is just 10 question. Okay. Rachel's car, which in the garage was apparently scratched.
Um, which had been barking.
Okay, and finally, number 10, they moved from wherever they to Vancouver.
They had they had been a living.
Okay. Okay, then let's check the answers. Okay, we have some mistakes. So it says you said have been repairing. Helen has to watch her hand because she was repairing her car. Right? A long action in the past. Was repairing. Estaba reparando. Why? Because she was repairing. Okay. Number 2 is okay. Number 3 is okay. Number 4. She saw the grocer live the same way. He had come. Which action happened first? So the grocer live the same way or the way he had come. Sí, ¿qué pasa primero?
Um,
That
had
he
come.
had come, right? Remember, an action in the past before another action. We're going to check something. We're going to check again the explanation. He denied that the man differently. Okay. Had been treated. Okay, because treat is an adjective, right? Tratado. Okay, this is correct. Number 7 says, before yesterday, no requests have been made. No han sido hechas. Okay, it seems like somebody cook, had cooking. No, had cooking. No, that's a mistake. That's weird because with ing we have to use been. The correct option is have been cooking. Acá, Rachel car which have been parking, right, for a long period in the garage were apparently scratched, and they moved from wherever they have been living to Vancouver. Okay, I'm going to share my presentation again. Let me see something here, but in this case is, sorry, past perfect, right? Here we have a summarize. I would like to check the summarize again. I think it's no, number 3, first. Here. So, sorry because of the background colors. Present perfect simple. To talk about action completed before another action in the past or time is show that happened first. Okay, so far so good, right? Time expression before, after, by the time, already, just, and when. I have finished my homework before dinner, right? Before. She had left when I arrived. Focus on the result of the complete of the action. Then we have past perfect continuous. Have been plus verb plus ing. So notice with plus past perfect continuous we need to use the auxiliary had plus the verb to be in past participle is mean being plus the main verb in gerund. It's mean main verb plus ing. That's why I mentioned that the last exercises there was a mistake. We can say had, making, something like that. That's a mistake. We need to use verb to be. Okay, use to talk about an action that was in progress for some time before another past action or moment. Time expression for, since, how long, before, until, right? Example, I have been studying for 2 hours before you called me. So here we have the time, the length, the duration, right? Let me, what happened? I'm trying to highlight. Okay, it's highlighted. And then, give me a moment. We have, sorry, I need to quitar, pregúntale a la IA. So it says, okay, mm, they have been waiting for the bus when it started to rain. Focus on the duration or continuity of the action. They have been waiting for the bus. They have been waiting for the bus when it started to rain. So far, Ariana, we're going to continue practicing, of course. But do you have any question?
No.
Okay, so let's continue. Let me see something. Here we have a comparison. So had past participle have been plus the main verb in gerund. Focus on the result of the completion and duration of progress. Example, she had written 3 letters before lunch. He had been reading letters all morning. Use it for complete action before another action in the past, ongoing action before another past event. And new words rarely use it common with for and since. Quick tips, use past perfect simple when the action is finished. Use past perfect continuous when the action continue up to another point in the past. Okay? So now, I would like that you type 2 sentences in the chat using past perfect simple and 2 sentences using past perfect continuous, okay? In the chat. It means 4 sentences in total. I think Ariana get frozen. Ariana's having some internet issues. Hmm. Yeah. Ariana, do you hear me?
Yes.
Sorry. It is okay. It is clear the activity.
I don't hear it.
Sorry, no worries. So I'm going to repeat it. The idea is you type 2 sentences using past perfect simple and 2 sentences using past perfect continuous, okay? That's all. Oh my gosh. Hitting my computer right now. I hate my computer. What happened, computer? Hmm. Oh my gosh. Come on, computer. Ariana, when you finish, let me know, okay? I'm not rushing you, just to let you know. Anyway, I haven't with my computer, it's extremely low.
Uh, I finished.
Okay, let me see. Could you read your sentences aloud, please?
Yes. Uh, by the time we arrived at the restaurant, they had already eaten. She had finished her homework before her friends came over. They had been studying for hours when the teacher finally arrived. I had been waiting for the bus for 20 minutes before it showed up.
Awesome, you're right. Awesome, great examples. So now I'm going to share my screen again with a short stories. Let me see something. Okay, so as always, the idea is to read these short stories and to identify the mistakes. Okay, so could you start reading the first story, The
Yes.
Lost Passport, please?
Last summer, Emma was very excited because she had planned a big trip to Italy. She had been saving money for months, and she was already booked her flights and hotels. On the morning of her trip, she had woke up uh, very early to finish packing. When she checked her bag, she realized something was wrong. Her password was missing. She tried to remember where she had put it. She thought maybe she had been leave it on the table, but it wasn't there. Emma started to panic. She had been looking for over an hour when her friend Lucy called. L- Lucy said, don't worry, you had forgot it at my house yesterday. Emma laughed and felt relieved. She quickly went to Lucy's house, grabbed her passport, and finally left uh, for the airport. By the time she arrived, the plane had already left, but at least she still had her uh, passport.
Okay, okay, thank you. So now let's check the mistakes. Let's analyze if there's mistake and we need to correct them, right? So, okay, the last summer Emma was very excited because she had planned a big trip to Italy. Correct or incorrect? What do you think?
I think it's correct.
Yes.
She had planned a big.
You're right, yes, right. Because it's not focused on the direction, it is focused on the complete action, right? Emma was because she had planned a big trip to Italy. It's a complete action, right? Okay. She had been saving money for months. What about this one?
Also correct.
You're right. And she was really already booked. Correct or incorrect? Her flight and hotels.
I think she had already.
Yes, you're right. Okay, on the morning of her trip, she had woke up very early to finish packing.
Mm, the verb isn't in a past a participle. Uh,
So,
uh, she had woken up.
woken, awaken.
Wait.
Give me a moment. Now I diving about waken. Yes, wake. Oh, okay, so far so good. Very early to finish packing. When she checked her bag, she realized something was wrong. Her passport was missing. She tried to remember where she had put it. It. Correct or incorrect?
Uh, she had put it without ed.
You're right. Put is irregular. What happened here? Let me see. Taking a wake. Okay. She thought maybe she had been.
She had uh, left instead of
She had been left, or just she had left.
she had left
Okay. Thank you.
without being.
But it wasn't there. Okay, you're right. It's another action because another action in the past, right? An action before another action in the past, and a complete action. That's important. Emma started to panic. She had been looking for over an hour when her friend Lucy called. So, what about this one? Correct or incorrect? What do you think?
This is correct.
Correct. You're right. Focus on the direction, right? For an hour. Lucy said, don't worry, you had forgot it at my house yesterday. So what about this one?
You forgot
For forgot.
without, no, 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 without the hat, I think.
You forgot
Forgot it at my house.
it at my house yesterday. Okay, you're right, a complete action. Emma laughed and felt relief. She quickly went to Lucy's house, read her passport, and finally left for the airport. By the time she arrived, the plane had already left it.
Left without it.
Okay, awesome. But at least she still and her passport. Okay, good job. So the next story, I'm going to read it, and while I'm reading, we can check the mistake. Okay, Ariana? It says the broken laptop. When Tom got home from school, he was angry because his laptop didn't work. He had used it in the morning and everything was fine, but now the screen was black and it made a strange noise. So what about this one? He had used it. I mean, he had used it in the morning. Let's use the complete sentence.
Uh, used with ed.
Yes, actually, that's correct. That's the past for of used.
He he used it.
No, at all.
Mm,
Look, here we have the duration, the length of the action. So we use in the morning, in the morning. We use past perfect continuous, right? Had been using it in the morning, right? The length or the duration of the action. And everything was fine, okay, but now the screen was black and it made a strange noise. He tried to remember what had been happened during the day. So what do you think?
what had happened without
During the day. Here we
the
have the duration again. During the day, the length. So have been, happy,
happening.
happening. Okay, good job. During the day, his brother Jack said he had only played a game for a few minutes. So what do you think? So notice here we have been used it for played a game for few minutes. Few minutes.
With a with ing.
Yes. So had only been right? Had been only playing. Let me check. Mm, playing a game for a few minutes. But Tom didn't believe him. The laptop was hot, and if someone had what? As if someone had been or what? What do you think?
Had been using it.
Using
Yes.
it for hours. Okay. Tom checked the files and saw that someone had downloaded a huge movie. So, what do you think?
They had down. Um, I don't know, but
The mistake is here in the verb, past
yes.
participle.
Mm,
Download it. Had
oh,
downloaded a huge movie. He realized that Jad had been watching films all afternoon instead of doing his homework. Correct or incorrect?
eh, correct.
Correct, you're right. By the time their mom came home, Tom and Jack had argued for a long time. She was upset because they had been shouting since she had arrived. So, here there's a mistake.
Yes, the verb.
Right.
Eh, it's wrong. Tom and Jack had been arguing with ing.
Sorry. Ewing. Sorry. For a long time, she was upset because she had been shouting since she had what? Arrived.
Had she arrived?
Arrived. Okay. Good job. So let's try with the last exercises. Let's play a little bit in booklet, okay? I know you understand the uses, but it's not that easy, right? We need to continue practice. So please join booklet and I'm going to host a game. No. Sorry. Let's play solo. I'm going to give you my remote control, okay? So give me a moment. I'm going to join booklet and I'm going to give you my remote control. It's just come on computer. So, 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 past perfect, past perfect continuous. Past perfect and past perfect continuous. Okay. Sorry, I make a mistake again. Would you like to play the bakery? I'm going to share my screen right now, Ariana, actually. In that way you can choose the game. Which one? Cafe?
Mm,
Or would you like to try something new?
yes, something new. Um, mm, Tower defense.
Okay, tower defense is okay. So in this case, we're going to answer some questions. We earn money and we need to buy some units to defeat the enemies. So I'm going to give you remote control. So Ariana, go ahead. Accept and choose the correct option. So remember, it's past perfect simple, past perfect continuous. Had Amanda abroad before she went to USA? You have a clue. It's a question. And I started with the auxiliary had. So it is past perfect simple, right? The sum by the time Jane and Darren got to the restaurant. Had said, okay. It's all night and everything was white. Oh, good job. Nathan, the Miller morning, so he was glad that we all liked it. Awesome, Ariana, you got it. Chris, a drink for hours. So she was thirsty. Be careful with this. This is pretty tricky. Good job, you did it. Remember that have is a stative verb, so we usually don't add ing, right? Okay, now you choose one of these you need, the animals, from the right side. Click on one of them, click, okay, and then, okay, you place it on the green map. No, at the beginning, the other
Here.
beginning. That's
Oh,
the end, at the beginning. So in the green spaces, I'm going to help you. Give me a moment. So click here and we're going to place the fish around here, okay? So now
oh.
let's start again. Here you have on the bottom of the right side, you have start in blue. Thank you.
Mhm.
Okay, click on per plus um, per two. Okay, no, again, sorry. This is my bad. Okay. Okay, okay. Okay, well done. So next round. Okay. Jack 3 books by the end of the month. Is an action before another action. Awesome. Tamara clothes were dry because they outside all day. I think it's kind of easy because there's some mistakes in the oceans. Okay, you're right. Have you, or this is a question for a long time before Anna arrived? For a long time. Awesome, Mariana, you got it. Now you choose a different unit. Okay, the dragon, it's okay. And place it. No, I think in front of, in the other side of the road. No, in the middle.
Oh,
Okay,
here.
there. Yes, great. Okay, start. Good job. Okay, next one. Okay. Had Edward been waiting a long time before Sarah? Be careful with this one. Awesome, Mariana. Ben was excited as he to a theme park before. Diana, you got it. You're on fire. Okay, choose another unit and try to place it. I mean, notice they have like a range. No. Place it. No, no, not that close. No. I think you can. Okay, over there. It's okay. Because notice there's a cycle, and the cycle is like the range. They have to attack. So start. Awesome. Awesome. Next round. Good job. Okay, I'm Italian for long, so I didn't know many words when I met Alfredo. The car was dirty because Terence and Michelle threw the mud. An action before an action in the past, right? Yes. The streets were wet and it's for hours. Had been raining for hours. Notice the duration of the action. We, for long, way Lucas mentioned her holiday. You got it. Okay, let me help you. Give me a moment. I think we can change. We can move this. We can. We can move the feature. Okay, sorry. Let's go. Okay, we need to stop that kind of things for coming. Okay, next round. This is the last one, and we can finish. Okay, so go ahead. Next round, please. But remember, before left, I need to take a screenshot. Sí, antes de ir salir, I need to tomar. Gracias. Kept up, so she wasn't ready to leave. We also work on this, right? Do you remember the answer? Awesome. You did. You do, I mean. Chris and drink from. We have worked on this one. You did it good last time. Okay, you're right. Okay, Ariana, I'm going to take the screenshot, okay? That's enough. So far, do you have any question?
No.
Okay, give me a moment. Okay, it's just because sometimes when we work on sentences, it's missing context. So it become kind of tricky. But anyway, you did it pretty good. Congratulations. So, Ariana, thank you so much. Give me a